Diesel Ape Garage tuning in for another one. The dog looking, he hungry. Now I think today we about to finally get to this Jeep. Still never figured out what the year was. I have to figure out right now. And get the truck bagged over because I'm lazy. I want to carry my tools that far. Get this fixed, we're gonna get it dropped off immediately. Simple tune up. Let's see, 03. Got the, let's see, we got 3.7 in it. 6-cylinder. Spark plug supposed to be in it when I picked it up. Here we go. But we got 6 of them. Get the tools, get the table set up, and I'll turn y'all back in. We're gonna get some light in here so let's see what's going on. We'll check back in when we get set up. All right, getting the last of these tools out of here. These are the days I like. No snow, warm outside. Work area set up. Let's see. Might have to take a layer off already. We up to 60 in the shop. We go get some lights. Don't know what's going on here. Figure out what all tools we are about to need to get these spark plugs out. Real simple job, but don't know what we gotta move. Get some lights so we can see what's going on. The handy dandy. Oh, there you light in my headlamp, but I need light everywhere. I want to see everything that's going on. It ran pretty good though, so first tune-up shouldn't do nothing but make it run a little bit better. We get us set up to where we can have a good perspective of view. Man, got a nice amount of room in the shop. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, the plus is I got a magnet on the light. Didn't think about that. Let's get this light set up. We're gonna get to the action. I like using the hooks in the light better. Every time I put the magnet on it, I end up getting hit in my head. Because the magnet act like it don't want to work like a magnet. We got light. Let's see what we got going on. Not too bad. Seem like we're gonna have to. This is the easy side, but I'm gonna do it. I'm going to the hard side first. Just gotta move a couple things and finesse down some stuff. Let me get this head back on so you can really see it. It ain't too bad. Hopefully they get it back running smooth. The coolant. All coolant on point. Let's check this oil and see what's happening with it. Where's the oil? I could use oil change, but it's not too bad. Don't smell bad either. Smell all burnt up. 3.7 V6 PowerTech. See what it's about. Time to start getting out some tools. I got this stuff. Let me grab out the truck called Deep Creek. And that I stand on. Put that on a tight boat. It's gonna come loose eventually. I did like PB Blast, but I got introduced to Deep Creek. I went back. Used to be WD-40. Right here is some good penetrating oil. Try to put it on everything before I get started. Deep Creek. Shake it up, pop all these tops off and get everything sprayed down before we even start working. I'll do this before I even set up the tools for the job. These are definitely rusty, and that's the last thing I need. It's the bolts that hold these coil packs breaking. Definitely don't want that. Let me take that off so I can get a good spray on it. Put our spark plugs on the makeshift workbench. That'll look a lot better. They definitely all look like they're gonna give me a problem. I think I'm gonna even grab a wire brush. Grab a wire brush and still clean those off. That's normally how you break or bust a boat. So when they rusty or dirt on them, trying to unbolt it, and you snap the top, I'll take that extra step to avoid that. Then when you get the customer's vehicle back to them and they see a zip tie holding something down, they're gonna wonder, like, is that supposed to be there? Then you gotta explain to them what happened. But I'm gonna start cleaning up these ends and we'll pull it off and get y'all tuned right back in when we get a plug out. Save myself some trouble. I'll grab the swivel 3/8. Definitely was gonna give me a battle getting up in there, but this swivel, it's gonna stop all of that. Would it be wise to get that plug unplugged? That would be very wise. Fed plug and that hurt. Got all the top of those popped though. Now let's see how this is gonna come out of here. Is he gonna give me a fight? Is he gonna need another boot or what? Definitely, the moment of truth is here. That there's why I stand on deep creep. To the point where I can twist it off with my hand already. You know what I'm gonna do? Just because that's in a tricky spot, I'm gonna grab this magnet. And as I pull it back, I had that magnet right there to catch that because I don't think I'm gonna get lucky enough to not drop that back there. Oh, the magnet did its job. Definitely caught it. That's what we wanted. Let's get the magnet tray. Throw it in there and hopefully this come up out of here without a fight and show y'all what this spark plug looking like. Let's see. Okay. That's looking all right. Now let me get a spark plug socket. Make sure there ain't too much debris down by that hole, because I don't wanna lose my socket or drop something down in that block. I'm gonna have to use the magnet trick again too on that one. Because I don't think it's going to get, it's not gonna pull it out. I don't have a rubber in my 5/8 wrench. Tool's been a little used and abused. But let's see if we can make this happen. Okay, got on there. Let's see. Grab a longer extension, make life a little easier. Oh, here we go, perfect. Get that end locked on there. That extension too long. Maybe it's not even too long. It's just I actually need a swivel in. So I'm going to have to combine two swivel extensions. Grab I can have double the swivel power. Yeah, one on there. I can't get the wrench on there. You know what? I'm gonna pour this little weather strip off of here. Just to give me a little bit more room. See if we can get the spark plug broke loose. Let's turn it. Little tight. These are probably factory spark plugs. What noise is that making? Glad I started on the harder side first. That could have got tricky. Definitely seem like these spark plugs been in here since this thing came off the assembly line. Alright, we're gonna pop our weather stripping back on. That helped absolutely none. Now, let me see. Got the magnet. Let's see if we can get this. Out of here. Hopefully y'all got my good magnet. I do have a magnet where the top falls off. That falls off down in there. That's not going to be good at all. And what I discovered is I definitely have to peel out a layer. We up to 65 degrees in the shop. Let's see. This is why I started with the hardest side. Because I knew it was going to take the longest time. See if I got my little cheater swivel handheld ratchet tool that I got from good old Harbor Freight. See if I can make my life a little easier. If I could find it. Once again, it's useless to have it. There it is. Useless to have a tool. If you can't find it, I figure this right here to help me get my hand on it and do some more turning. And it did. A handheld finger ratchet tool. Who would have thunk to invent this? I have to say it worked perfect. Whoever designed this was brilliant. Many years went by, I never even knew what it was, what it did, but finally got the golden opportunity to use it. So now we gotta figure out how we're gonna get the spark plug out of the hole. We have it loose. Can we get lucky enough with the magnet and the magnet not fall apart in the hole to get it to come out? Oh man, we got We did get lucky. Well, as you can see, definitely think this is factory. So I don't even see the probe or whatever that tip is on there. They're supposed to be on it. It's not there. Let's see if these spark plugs that we got have to be gapped. Hope they are iridium. I don't gotta worry about gapping, but then if not, I gotta look up the gap specs, and these have to be gapped. Wow. So let's see. They put it right here on the front, and they did. Let me take it off and show you. If you didn't know, you had to gap your spark plugs. There's little labels and stuff right here to tell you the belt pattern, a couple little wires on what that do, and then you get right here and it tells you the spark plug gap setting. Let me zoom in on it for you. Phone's acting funny, but we're gonna say it's at 40. So we're gonna get them set at 40, pull the rest of them out, and get at you. We're gonna do a gapping session here first, and then we'll get back to working, because I wanna make sure I get all the gaps out the way, that way I don't forget. Well, got the table set up. Now, like all real mechanics, setting spark plugs, you're gonna need a gapper. So now I need to find my keys. Let's make sure we got a bingo. We're gonna get all of these gaps. I'm gonna find me a seat to sit in and get real lazy, and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. Got everything I pretty much need. I found me a seat. Start gapping these plugs, and we're gonna go back in to try to complete the job at hand. Just a little basic tune up on a Jeep Liberty. All these ready. All fresh plugs ready, right? Well, all I gotta do is just snatch and grab. Well, as you can see, we got the hardest side down. Now we're gonna move over to the driver's side, which is hopefully the easy side, but Normally in my line of duty, it don't work that way. We're gonna get that breather tube back across there. We're gonna move on over here to your end when we get started. Checking back in. Got the driver's side done. That was pretty much it. I'm still gonna put the computer on there just for GP to check, because I like to check before I do a startup. And then we about to see how much better it run. The computer out and hooked up. Back at. Let's get the computer hooked up. See if we pull any codes. It didn't have a light on, but I like to stick it on there for GP just to see if it pull up anything. Because sometimes I've pulled codes when it has said it weren't any codes. Let's get the key. See what we got going on. Turn this key on. All right, we had to manually put in the van. What year did I say this thing was? Forgot already. Check on the door. This is a 03. Let's go down to 03. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna pull anything. It's a solid little truck. No faults. It's powertrain, transmission controls. Let's see. Must be combing through everything. It's taking a little minute. We go for a startup. No faults there. Checking the airbag restraints. Okay. Oil checked out good, so. Okay, we got 3 faults there, but for the most part, that engine and transmission section got a clean board of hell. Oh, let's unhook that and go for a startup. Alright. Lights on. Definitely running way smoother than it was running before. Now we're gonna let it warm up and see, make sure it's doing all right temperature-wise. Sounds really good. It's time to start packing up tools and call it a day. But I'd have to say they weren't even factory really, because I don't think factory come with a, oh wow. But yeah, NGK, I don't think it come with NGK factory, but it might. But it's up and running. Really no smoke coming out of it. We're gonna get it up out of here, but 2003 Jeep Liberty 3.7 V6 PowerTech. Back on the streets and rolling again. Get y'all tuned up for our next adventure, but wasn't too bad. Another simple day in the garage of Diesel 8. That old Jeep run pretty good. Took it for a spin to the store real quick. Temperature stand in the middle, got enough gas in it. I figured, hey, why not take it for a spin to pick up some stuff I needed. Heat worked good in it. Let me turn that off now. Way too hot. But this thing run pretty good. 4x4 get you around in the winter. A little snappy too. Okay. All right. Thing a little snappy. Sound like it might need a hub. Yeah, I know for sure it need a hub on one of these tires. I'm surprised it's not a ABS light on in the dash. But it run pretty good. I can say a successful tune-up. Run way smoother, not rough. Smooth idle. They normally get towed in and running rough, but when they leave Diesel 8 garage, they run like this. Buddy up the road, I'd hate to push him up the road, but telling y'all back in, he had to brake check me. Jeep was running too strong.